O'Sullivan. Now, when I was a teenager, I was a great fan of his. He hit the scene in the 70s. This particular 45 has actually got a small cutting with it from weekend January the 19th to 25th of 1972. And it says here, Gilbert O'Sullivan worries about his shortage of girlfriends. I don't know why. He says, but then if I were a girl, I wouldn't go out with a fella dressed like me, because he used to wear a flat cap. You know, if you those you remember or know him. O'Sullivan, 25 then, and he's still around, by the way. Originally from Park Road, Waterford, Erith. Headed for London, he's from Ireland there, to seek a fame and fortune, and instead joined a packing department of CNA. Do you remember CNA? Then he had a spell as a postal clerk, and later John Mills, mastermind of Tom Jones, the famous Tom Jones, those swinging hips, and Ethelbert Humperdinck, heard his songs and signed him up. There we go. And then there's a bit about the song, No Matter How I Try, and also sung by him. His album, I think it was I'm a Writer, Not a Fighter. And there was another double gatefold, which I've got upstairs, which I had new for Christmas one year. God, that takes you back, doesn't it, eh? Anyway, that's that one. Then I found a rather interesting one called Play Guitar by Ulif Goran. And if you're into playing guitars, it's a bit like a tune a day type of thing, which is quite interesting on there. He plays various songs that which you could sing along with, actually. The Simon May Orchestra Choir here on Glory Be, which is the theme tune. Simon May wrote the theme tune for one of our British pop soap operas called EastEnders over here, and it's just going through its I think the pub's burned down again. It must be for about its 10th time. But this is sung by some children, a children's hymn, and it's actually quite nice little record, that one. Eye Level, of course, by Simon May, got that one as well. It's quite a nice play. So, Mary Poppins by Billy Cotton and his band. I think I've already had that one, but it's in this rather nice cover again. Plays well. Billy Cotton fan there. Where are we? Yes, here we go. My Love with Julio Iglesias and Stevie Wonder. That's a rather nice find. I quite like that one. It's a very nice record, that. Where are we here? James Galway on flute, Annie's Song. That was quite a hit back in 1978. That comes from. Then this one here. This is a German find. This one here, and this is on the Archive Production, spelled with a D-U-K. The Music Historian Studios in Germany, the Gramophone company on there. So that's a translation for you, and it's actually I've worked it out that it's Georgian chants on here, which are quite nice. Worked it out just as I put the needle on the record on that one. And then what we've got here, Village People, YMCA. I couldn't resist that. I've actually got them on an LP. If anyone will remember that they were quite a group that was put together. I think the Indian died of HIV actually in the end, very sadly. They were a gay group in the 80s, 70s. And then Can't Stop the Music, that was another great hit of theirs. So David Soul. Now this was an interesting one. David Soul. Let's Have a Quiet Night In. David Soul there. Don't Give Up on Me, Baby, of course, was one of his favourite hits. This one I thought was interesting because it had the Twin Towers on there, and we've just celebrated, or not celebrating, but commiserating, or whatever you want to call it, just the very sad fact that I think we're into, is it year 8 or year 9 of the Twin Towers there, but they actually feature on this album, on the label here, and I thought that was rather poignant, actually, considering this weekend's that 9/11, and my condolences go out to anyone out there who has had a relative, those 3,000 people that sadly were killed through that dreadful air attack, and all that went with that. And I'm not making a political statement here, but my heart goes out to them, and you know, the bits that came from that. And need I say more? But you know, my thoughts are with you if you're one of those relatives at all. Thank you. What have we got here? The BBC records. We've got Enrico Morricone, another one on BBC label there. Quite a nice record. That one's called Chamai. I think Chimai. I think on that one. Now this was an interesting find. My Fair Lady, but not as you know it. We've got here the Beverly Sisters, the Stargazers, and Vera Lynn and Pete Murray. Haven't played it yet, but apparently there were several of these. There was the Kinsley Quartet doing the same thing, and the Ted Heath and his music. So, and it's on an EP, so it's on Decca. So I'm looking forward to playing that one. Again, from Songs or Music from My Fair Lady, Frederick Lowe, and we've got here, where are we? The Jack Purnell and his orchestra and the Mike Sam Singers. That's a very nice one. I played that one already. That plays well. Rodgers and Hammerstein, Broadway Theatre, The King and I, Oklahoma, Carousel, South Pacific, Flower Drum Song, and The Sound of Music on that one. Now that's a very nice. That's another EP on, and that's on a 33 speed. That one, so very nice. Now this one I just couldn't resist. I'm a great Jungle Book fan, partly because I went to see it with my brother. And here we go, Jungle Book, the EP. On the Vista label, 45 extended play, and we've got this one is Bare Essentials, or Bare Necessities, should I say, get it right, and that's what Friends Are For. That's from the Vultures, of course, that we're singing in there. And I Want to Be Like You, that's of course King Louis, the ape in the film, and then Trust in Me, which is of course by as Car, the snake with his wonderful magnetic eyes, and that's quite a good song, that one. Thou Art Troubled, Kathleen Ferrier. I like Kathleen Ferrier, she's a fantastic lady, fantastic voice. What else have we got here? The B.A. Robinson and Maggie Ball, Hold Me. I don't know what that sounds like, but I'm going to have a play. It's quite good. Coward of the Country, Kenny Rogers. I like that one. Okay, these are sort of classic really ones. And then I've got some Christmas ones here. Heaven forbid, I'm not suggesting we go into that yet, but Christmas Carols, this is for children, that one. Happy Hours or Happy Children, there we go. I know Tinker probably liked that one because she likes children's records, so I saw her recently. Well done, Tink. Aled Jones, Walking on Air, there we go. There we are. Of course, Aled is a compere now for quite a few BBC programmes. And then, of course, Wham. There we go, the famous Wham, Last Christmas by Wham, and a little bit of a gatefold on 45, and of course George Michael's on that one, bless him. Anyway, just a few records there, and speak to you all very soon.